Sports car driving characteristics are typically a low priority for electric cars, but the Porsche Taycan makes driving fun paramount. Porsche used battery power as an opportunity rather than an excuse, building a four-door vessel designed for human engagement instead of autonomous, soulless transport. While its maximum EPA estimated range of 246 miles is easily bested by competitors, such as the Tesla Model S and Lucid Air, the Taycan drives as a Porsche should, with imperious confidence and control. From the 402 horsepower single-rear motor base model to the absurdly quick 750 horsepower Turbo S, every Taycan uses a two-speed transmission that balances epic acceleration with highway cruising range that exceeds expectations. There's also a wagon version of this sedan, dubbed the Taycan Cross and Sport Turismo, reviewed separately. Thanks to an 800-volt architecture, the Taycan can charge at a rate of up to 270 kWh on a powerful enough DC fast charger. A low-slung driving position and 16.8-inch curved display help complete the typical Stuttgart driving. Porsche turns up the heat on not just 2023 Taycans, but also for all previous models, with an update to the vehicle's battery and charging algorithm that helps increase range and charging speeds. Porsche says the Taycan will now precondition its battery to a higher temperature and, as a result, the car will reach its max 270 kWh charge at a higher state of charge. The infotainment display has also been redesigned with a more colorful and quicker user interface as well as wireless Android Auto, and the ability to search for charging stations using charging station output as a filter. While the Taycan Turbo and Turbo S offer performance that's on par with supercars, we'd recommend the more affordable all-wheel drive Taycan 4S. The 4S comes with a 522 horsepower powertrain, 19-inch wheels, an adaptive air suspension, a partial leather interior, and keyless entry. To keep the cost in check, we'd skip all of Porsche's many personalization options, but we would upgrade to the Performance Battery Plus, which increases the size of the pack and ups the combined horsepower rating to 562. The performance package is also a must as it makes the Taycan more entertaining to drive. The rear axle steering and torque vectoring improve agility, the Sport Plus drive mode optimizes performance, and the active anti-roll bars aid stability. We'd also recommend taking advantage of the Porsche Experience Center. Most Taycan models feature dual electric motors, with one powering the front wheels and the other powering the rears. They produce separate outputs that vary by trim level. The 4S generates 522 horsepower with the smaller battery and 562 horses with the bigger one. The big juicer comes standard on the top models, the 670 horsepower Turbo and the 750 horsepower Turbo S. The base model makes between 402 and 469 horsepower, depending on the battery size, but it's rear-wheel drive only. The sweet spot is the 590 horsepower Taycan GTS with 626 pound-feet of torque. All Taycan models also have an innovative two-speed transmission that provides a thrilling shift during hard acceleration. We've driven the Taycan 4S and were impressed by its prompt acceleration, hitting 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, as well as its point-and-shoot handling. However, we wish it had a more responsive brake pedal, especially since Porsche chose to forego one-pedal driving. Those with a serious need for speed will be blown away by the Turbo SS rocket ship takeoffs. The version we tested hit 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 ticks, and cleared the quarter mile in 10.5 seconds at 130 miles per hour. A Model S performance with cheetah mode matched that blast to 60 miles per hour. A Model S Plaid destroyed the Porsche in acceleration. The Taycan's ferocious acceleration, along with the car's low-slung driving position and precise steering, is what makes it special among electric vehicles. And it's comfortable too. Even rolling on 21-inch wheels with low-profile tires, another Taycan Turbo S we drove never felt stiff or harsh. The Taycan's driving range is unremarkable compared with that of the Tesla Model S, which can crest 400 miles on a charge. The Porsche's ratings range between 206 and 246 miles, depending on the battery size and electric motors. Every model features an 800-volt architecture that allows a peak charging rate of 270 kilowatts. Models with the larger battery, Porsche labels this pack 93.4 kilowatt-hours, but only 83.7 kilowatt-hours are usable, can be charged from 5 to 80% in a claimed 23 minutes. However, 800-volt DC fast chargers are rare, and peak charging rates aren't very informative, as we examined in a comparison test. Charging at a 50 kilowatts DC fast charger takes 93 minutes, according to Porsche. While 270 kilowatts and 50 kilowatts fast charging capability is standard, 150 kilowatts charging is an option. We experienced the real-world variables in charging during our 11-car, 1,000-mile EV1000 rally.